Yo, 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 yo. Yo. It's the high definition Jamz show. Bald head, scallywag as your ho. So let's go. Hey, Ray, what's up? You better let them know. What's up, folks? What is up? You already know what it is. We are live right here on Wednesday, still in the middle of a pandemic, still in the middle of a comedy show election, but we are alive. That's what that matters. Yes, all shade, absolutely no tea, because we already know what's going on in the news, man. That's not what we're here for. The world gonna do what they're gonna do at the end of the day. But we are here. It is hump day. It's Wednesday. And like I said, as promised, I'm gonna start promoting all brands all the way into December, because I've been giving the artists all the spotlight. But we also got small businesses, black-owned businesses out here who's trying to get to the top, just like the rest of us artists are. So all creators are allowed on this show. No matter what you do, come on in for a free promotion right here on Post Connection Radio. And we live, as always. So today, my first brand, I think it's y'all the first brand I've had on the show so far, because I've had all artists.
All right.
Yeah, so y'all the first brand. So today, I have Ty and Bree, partners of Dreadables. Yeah, I said it. You're exactly what it is. Edibles. No.
2014 events.
2014 events.
Yeah. Yeah.
So y'all are together on the event part.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Got it. I don't know why when you said partner, I'm thinking on the
But
makes
you know
sense.
What? We still partners.
Yeah.
What the same right? Y'all still partners. I'm pretty sure she supports you, got your back when you do your edible sales and all that. So 2014 events. Mm-hmm. I will be with them on November 15th. That'll be on a Sunday. I'll be Scallywag Apparel. You already know how we do it, and I'll perform with them. You pick some good choices, and it's crazy because I never performed neither of those two songs, so you just challenged me, but I'm good. I take that challenge head on. I got y'all. Hey. But I appreciate y'all. We got Ty here who runs Dreadables, okay, and Bree, her partner, who runs the 2014 event. So tell me about yourselves. Tell the people about yourselves. What got you all started together doing 2014 events?
So let's see. Well, 2014 events is basically like it's like how long we've known each other, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that's great. No, that's cool. It's the story inside the title of the. That's cool though. Mm-hmm. I like that.
And it's pretty dope because like ever since we know each other, we've always tried like collab on a project, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we was always like we was always like we never like quite like matched up, and this was like perfect because this way like I can like do my passion with like edibles, getting people turned up. You know what I mean? Yep. And then she sits there and she does her paintings, and I mean her like fluid art, and this is beautiful. And this way we can collaborate, and do a little bit of hers, do a little bit of me. We get the people, we get the art, because like you said, there's different types of brands out there, different type of artists. We all need some recognition. You feel me?
Nah, for real. Because like you were saying, highlighting the unseen individual. I like that, shining light on the unseen individual. I said, man, that is a deep slogan for a dope event. But I like that though, because it's true, and there's a lot of individuals that are unseen, especially in the DMV area, because automatically, because the DMV, more so DC, is known as the capital of politics. They don't see or think music first when you come out here. So we are the unseen individuals. We are all the unseen crabs, as we say, So I appreciate other brands as y'all selves coming together. Two heads is better than one, and being able to, for real. No, because one thing guest said last week, he was saying that it needs to be more unity. It's love missing. It's love missing in the DMV, and we need to see more brands or even more artists, but more creators coming together to host stuff like this, because it's not just, it's outside of us, Like, even today, I don't know, I got fed up today. One of the high schools, public schools, they was doing, like, a food drive. And they gave you two boxes of food. They put you in your trunk. And after that, you go about your day, give it to the people. And you got it. It's all good.
I was like, wait a minute.
Nah, it's all good.
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder.
I saw you looking.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. You sound a little bit far, but close.
Right, but it's all good. And I was like, it just needs to be more people giving back. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I just got fed up. I got tired of just sitting back, and like I'm always on the go, and I help people out, but like there's not too many people in the community. So more pop-ups like this, more marketplaces like this, more events like this will start I feel like it will start a domino effect in the DMV amongst all the underground independent creators, not just artists, small businesses, brands, and stuff like that. Because, man, I'm telling you, we the underdogs, but 2021 will be a vicious year for the DMV. In a good way, though. In a good way. Nah, man, because
it's gonna be absolutely lit.
Nah, for real. So, Ty, what made you get into your Dreadables company, other than wanting to get people lit?
That was my answer. But honestly, though, like with Dreadables, it's actually really dope because, like, you know, I kind of want to break the stigma when it comes to like edibles and like marijuana and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because like a lot of people think that like, oh man, weed, you know, you're just going to get high or be lazy or whatever. But that's not fucking true. Excuse my language.
Depends on the person.
Yeah, it depends on the person. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, there's also different types and different ways to do so. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can take a tincture or you can have a drink or something. Like, you don't have to go like all heavy with it. You know what I mean? But also because of the health benefits. You know, I got a lot of people that, like, you know, they have, like, back problems or knee aches. They don't want to take, like, Percocets or emotions. All the stuff you get from the doctor. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Then they get addicted on pain meds when, honestly, they could have had, like, just a little bit of oil. And
that weakens your system more, to be honest. Like, I don't like pharmaceutical. Unless it's, like, one of those things where you kind of may need it. But, yeah, Percocets and Oxycontin, like, people, y'all can commercial that say, oh, you can take this, but the side effects are possible death. Like, what? Like, you said what? But isn't it supposed to help heal me? Like, but possibility is death. Your liver may explode. Like all
right.
Sure.
Hey, you stop breathing, just call somebody. Who the hell I'm gonna call?
I can't breathe.
Like, I'm dying over here.
It is crazy because they keep pushing, like, they keep shunning away CBD and THC and stuff like that. I'm like, no, it's a herb. You know, I had to come to terms too. Because people say, well, God put it here. Whoa. God put the herb here. Yes, man took what they did with it and decided to use it for this particular thing.
Exactly.
Now, that was man's creative juices want to sit here and, you know, make drugs out of it. But an herbal drug from it, sure. But yes, the plant itself, yes, it's God-given. But what we did with it is what we did with it. And that's not what God intended. But, I mean, hey, we creative human beings. We do whatever we want. With it. Look, no, it's okay because you're right. Because there are health benefits to marijuana.
Mm-hmm. And hair benefits.
And hair benefits too.
Hip seeds. Mm-hmm. Yes, the Indian hip seed oil. I use that from time to time.
No, honestly, you can use like the actual like THC, the actual like plant you get high with to make your hair grow.
Really?
Yeah, make your hair thick.
And you gotta melt it down or something like that.
Like even as a smoker, right? You can be like, let's say you're like smoking, you grind up a blunt, right? You got all that keef and residue in your finger. Just rub that junk through your hair. Boom, little hair growth treatment. That's simple.
No, tell them because it's just like people. I feel like honestly, it's probably between church and the government how they kind of set
the
up
war on drugs.
Yeah, what marijuana is. It's like it's only become abusive or addicting depending on the person.
Yeah.
If they feel like they need it every day, then that's just the person. That's not one. That's not everybody. And two, how many accidents or anything have you really heard from marijuana? Like, people give it to their children who have seizures, cannabis-based products, and the seizures slow down. People actually have cancer. Mm-hmm. Like, I know they're opening it up to the medical field, but if you're going to open it up in one area or from a dispensary, y'all might as well just open it up in general.
Just open it up.
But it's only because they know that
it's a money thing.
Yep, and they want to continue with the pharmacies to get paid also. I mean, they do their surgery. That's their job. Everybody got to get paid, but it's just like... man, come on now. Y'all can't be asking us something natural because you know, this land, natural stuff don't fully grab nobody's attention because all you see is commercials about medicines that can kill you. So it's just true. Like, it just drowns out anything natural.
Like, even regular natural remedies, like, they try to, like, you know, pretend like, oh, the sea moss stuff is fake and all these different things that, like, came out, you know. Like, they're trying to disprove things that have been, like, saving people for, like, centuries, you know what I mean? Like, natural remedies. You know, like, it's okay to go back to, like, the old school. Like, you can cure a cold, like, with, like, just, like onion skins, lemon and ginger. Mm-hmm.
You can do boiled ginger and Coca-Cola together and drink that and it'll sweat out. Yeah, trust me. Somebody told me that, too, when I was in college. I said, oh, for real? She said, yeah, take some root, clover of ginger, take some Coca-Cola, boil that junk, drink it while you're working out. Boom. I said, oh. like you said, it's that simple.
It's that simple.
It's that simple.
Like a crazy one, like for an earache, right? Like I had an earache at one point, right, and couldn't get rid of it for like weeks, right? I was like, you know what? What's a natural way to do this? Because the doctor kept giving me stuff that wasn't working. All they said was take a garlic clove, right? Or you gotta
you put it in your ear.
Put it in your ear.
And they'll drain it out. Yeah, I've seen that
pain,
one.
all that stuff went away. It even helps like clear your sinuses and all that. It helps like suck out like the
impurities.
like the sickness, the impurities from you. You know what I'm saying? But they don't promote that in school. I went to medical school. They didn't talk about shit about that shit. They want me to learn shit I couldn't pronounce.
Wow, not for real.
Like,
you be like, hydroxym.
Like I need a whole 6 dictionaries just to figure out what this one word means.
And to be honest, it's like it should concern people. Like if you get a medicine from somewhere and you can't pronounce the word, that should, if you have to look up what they're giving you, that should could be concerned. Like if you get somewhere natural, okay, grapeseed oil, clover, water, aloe vera. You kind of know what that is. You get some from Walmart or from Patient First or the hospital, you be like, bro, they trying to poison me. And it'd be like this oxide and this cotton. It'd be all like different chemicals in one little pill.
And all it really be, honestly, it's just different forms of meth that they just feed in the community.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's like really, really crazy because when you go to the doctor, like they literally don't like pay for you. Like you don't pay to get better when you go to the doctor. All you pay to get your symptoms covered up so that your body can naturally heal itself.
Yeah, or to bring you back.
Yeah, but it's like if there's ways that you can get better without having to go spend thousands of dollars, why not go for it? Why hide ways that can actually make people better, that can actually help the community?
Because they don't want people to get better. Because all they care about is money. They're not worried about someone's well-being. They're worried about people's money and bringing you back so you can spend more money.
They want you to come back.
And I just took some antibiotics for something I had going on. I was just like, bro, I kind of stopped. Like I kind of disrupted I took the certain amount that I kind of disrupted because my body started feeling nauseous. I said, bro, I can't. Bro, no. Yeah. And I said, maybe I might mess myself up at the same time. I smoke weed.
So way better than
But I take sea moss. I take my turmeric, echinacea, the beetroot capsules. Like, I take my probiotics. I drink some tea.
Ashwagandha is really good for you.
I heard. And then, and I put my sea moss in my tea. I drink tea here and there. Water. I don't drink no soda. Like, it's just people have to realize, like, don't just think that, because you don't have to even smoke it. You can, edibles, you can eat it. Like
you can drink it. I mean, honestly, too, you can use it as a topical. You know what I mean? Like, you can make it as like a pain rub for, like, pain relievers. I mean, just the amount of uses, it's just crazy. Like, it's crazy. Like, you can do, like, just about anything with it.
Put it in your smoothie, man. Like, it's because they can't fully make a tax from it. That's what somebody told me. And they can't fully control how much money. But it's just like, if you know it's going to make money, then why don't y'all just take down your pride? Not put the pharmacy out of business. That's people who, it's them bringing money in for their families too, the doctors and nurses, and stuff like that. But let's just add some more holistic stuff in the lineup of medicines to people. Exactly. Because peripheral... No, for real. Because it's like... Especially with this virus going on. Now would be the time to really put holistic things to the test, to be honest. To show them that for real, like, all these holistic shops should be in the hospitals too. You can't keep feeding a treatment and people still coming back with either the same issue or now a whole new issue because whatever medicine you give them supposed to take care of one thing, now something else pops up. Like, It's just like whenever you have a healthy remedy, what do you hear? After that, you're pretty much good. You're pretty much straight. And usually, like this.
Yeah, much better.
Like, and usually, other medicines take like a week or two. And natural remedies like overnight sometimes, 2 days, 3 days tops, depending on what it is, and depending on how bad you are too.
It's like, was I ever sick in the first place?
No, because it's so natural, so it also revives your energy.
Yep.
And it's just like I appreciate you and many other like holistic things that's bringing marijuana or CBD or any other like herbs to the forefront and giving it out and letting people know like it's not just a thing that. Well, they think, it's a drug. Oh, okay, so it's a medicine that they give you. What's next? Like, no, for real. So it's a medicine they be giving you at the hospitals. What's the difference? That one's more addicting. Like, they say, weed's addicting too. It depends on the person. That's one of those drugs. It depends on the person. The medical ones don't have a name on it, don't have a care about it, don't have nothing. It just has money behind it, and that's it. And 9 times out of 10, they might be giving you a placebo. You take something that doesn't even work. It's just a thing of sugar.
Yep, you're right.
So I like seeing more holistic shops, more people who are promoting weed and the like you are, because I think more people need to be more educated about when it comes to the usage of marijuana and the actual health benefits behind it. Because I feel like because people watch the news so much, hear social media so much, they don't even do their own research. Everybody be a robot these days now. They don't do their research. And it's just like, no, look up even the history, like you said, back to centuries and all that. Look at all the history behind all these herbs, and don't just put it down because people smoke it. Okay, people smoke cigarettes,
and it's legal. Like, and you can start at 18. Like,
and a death stick is legal, but yet people getting locked up for a gram of weed. Right? I'm confused. Oh,
even worse. You get like your license and everything taken away for having a roach or a little residue in your car, depending on where you
are. Or
at.
the paraphernalia, or just like a grinder. It's just like, bruh, I would rather you arrest me for something like useful, like my back tail light broken, like my tags expired.
Or actually catch me when I'm speeding.
Right, you pull me because I got this much. That ain't even weed left. That's the ash in the wrapper. Like come on now.
Honestly, I didn't even know that was there.
No, this is my sister's car.
Like, yo, I don't even know how that got there. It probably blew with the wind.
Right? So how long have you been doing Jedibles? When did it start for you?
So let's see. I've been doing Jedibles for probably about like 4 years.
Wow.
But it was like one of those things where it's like at first it was just like a hobby, something fun to do. You know, and then like people started liking it, and then people started getting to actually like seeing the health benefits, and it actually started helping people. So then it was just like, I got some here.
Now you do.
Any samples for the night? Any samples?
I know. I was thinking about it. I was like, I should have brought some.
Yeah, I told her, I said, y'all bring your stuff, your cards, your samples, you know? Because I knew you was going to ask for this one. I knew it.
I thought about it. I was like, we want to talk about Jedibles, talk about Paintings by Briana and this event. And then, you know, just next time get y'all lit.
At the event, she wanted to just introduce herself first.
Introduce.
Now, Bree, you do paintings, right?
Yes.
So tell us about your paintings. What inspires you behind your paintings, or what made you get started with painting?
Corona.
It be like that. You just find new skills about yourself during this time. So that's right. So you do portrait, you paint on portrait, like canvases and stuff like that.
Yeah, so I paint on regular like cotton canvases. So I'm a fluid artist, so it's basically just abstract art. But yeah, I started in quarantine, pregnant, didn't have anything else to do.
Oh well, congrats though.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
But yeah, and it took off from there. And not gonna lie, I made a TikTok, and I've been getting like so much love off TikTok, and then I've just been growing. And then I came and talked to Ty about 2014 events, because we had actually gone. She goes to her events, right? And then I went to my first artist event, and I was like, you know what? We could do our own thing. So yeah, that's how I started, and that's how 2014 started, really.
Oh, that's what's up. No, that's how it is. Corona makes you see some stuff that you didn't even know you had, and you be like, I can do this.
For real, man.
Because it's not like coming from being bored. It's just more so like, I'm in the house. You know,
Yeah, might as well.
What else can I do? You know, I just have a child, so let me just entertain the child while I'm entertaining myself. You know, they don't like it.
It's true.
But that's what's up, and I'm really glad that you guys thought like, let's just bring this together in 2014 events. So tell us about 2014 events. What is the purpose and the goal behind 2014 events?
So the purpose is Ty's one-liner. Go ahead and say it.
I love it. It's to shed light on the uniqueness of the unseen individual, you know, because, you know, nobody knows you unless they hear you or see you, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like to give the unseen an opportunity, you know, to shine, you know? Because why not? My first events was free, you know what I mean? And from then, look what's going on. I mean, you know, from the growth, from the progression, it like brought me to you, you know what I'm saying? It brought you to me, you know what I'm saying? So now we working together. Yep. You know, you about to sit there and sell your scallywag, and we about to get it lit and do it. You know what I'm talking about?
We're going to do our thing.
We're going to do our
all together.
Yes.
And y'all definitely check them out. Definitely check it out. 2014 events. It will be November 14th and the 15th. Definitely come out and support. Definitely hit both of them up, one of them up, DM them. I'll put their tags in the post when I post a snippet. And hit them up if you're interested in performing, vending, you know, coming out just to, you know, come out. And it's from 2 to 7.
Yep, it's from 2 to 7 at 9121 Piscataway in Clinton, Maryland. It's a Piscataway Road.
Oh yeah, and it's not too far. It's right here in the DMV. So
local. So
y'all need to be a local supporter. Because local support is free.
It is free
for all those in the back who think that excuse is, I can't. No. Because, like, I tell people, you never know who you're going to meet. Like, I have an event on the 31st with Elevated Expo. Shout out to them, Rena B. and her friend, Bree, with Blissful Visions. And definitely check them out, too, and come out for that as well if you guys can. If you guys can as well. Definitely. It's going to be fun. They got the venue. The venue is huge. And we got food, drinks, live performances. I'll be performing. So I'm gonna be booked and busy. And it's just like you guys never know you're gonna be there. Admission's $20. You guys will come out. It's gonna be in Woodbridge though. I don't know. That's a deal breaker because Woodbridge.
Not bad for me, but.
Oh yeah, because you came from Virginia, right?
I'd be in Bowie at an event, but if it was depending on what time yours is over.
Around like either 11:30, 12, one of those.
All right, so maybe between crossovers between events.
Yeah. No, if you can come out. Yeah. Definitely come out. I'll send you guys their stuff.
Still send it to me. I can promote you.
Yeah, got you. And then you can just cash up them if you do plan on coming out. It's $20. But if not, I'm pretty sure they do plenty of events.
Well, I definitely will. Definitely get down with them.
And I'll send her information because like the next event that she plans, y'all can vend there because she's open for that too. And she don't usually charge like no more than like $40 to vend.
And then maybe we can collaborate on the event.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh no, I'm telling Rena is nice. Like if you let her know, she's a sweetheart, and she'll be down. She'll be down for y'all three. Like she'll be down for it.
Look, we already got 2 more events in mind that we working on after this. So we already, moving. So it's not just one. It's like
having hers behind you will help out. Like y'all, I'm gonna get y'all together. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna get y'all together because that's what it's about. Especially as women. Like
connect. She's
Latina, like color women. It's not just black women. No, all of us who have a melanin in our skin tone, no matter what the melanin tone is, women in general, we are the most suppressed beings on this planet, and it makes no sense when it's just like, bruh, y'all will be in the mother for us. No, for real. If it's not for God, but next to God, it wouldn't be for anybody here for us because we're the next portal of life, you know. And me as an artist looking outside, and I'm just so sick and tired of seeing how women are disrespected. Yep. We're not protected, like how Megan said, we're not fully protected. Despite if the situation is true or not, it still shows how unprotected we are in society.
Even in general, you can just be like hanging out with somebody, and next thing you know, somebody starts sexually harassing you for no reason, just walking at you with your friends. You can't even just wear your clothes. Like, they be like, oh, well, you shouldn't be wearing that. How are you going to tell me how I could dress?
Right.
You know, like, it's crazy.
Now, they do say that, I know my dad told me this too. Like sometimes what you put out attracts what you bring in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So sometimes they'll say, well, women shouldn't be wearing that, but at the same time, and that's what brings the woman her confidence out. And what she wears helps her with her confidence. Now, I'm not saying you have to have your butt out and your titties always out. You shouldn't have to look like that term. But at the same time, sometimes females dress up because they don't know better. They didn't been taught. They don't have the example in their home. They probably didn't have a mom or something like that, or they just never been taught. Or they've been taught they know their worth, but that just makes them feel sexy. That makes them feel confident in their skin because maybe they're not fully confident in their skin. And they probably was why close it up? If I want to show it because I want to help myself, do what you got to do. But at the same time, you're a grown man. Yeah. Just because you see them, you got touch. Like, exactly. No, for real. Like, you don't have to touch it. Like, literally, because it's
you
not
to say nothing either.
Exactly.
It's not necessarily there for you to touch. Like, it's literally there for you to see.
Admire.
Window shop.
Yeah.
Admire.
Right, admire. Like, looking from afar. Because some women can't even help how they shape. Like, some women don't matter what they wear. They look like they going out to, like, they showing off to the world. You know what I mean? Some people can't help it.
I had that problem in school. Like, I went to a Catholic school, and on tag days or whatever, I would have the hardest time. I would either have to be sent and get changed or whatever because jeans, t-shirts, they just look too tight on me. And I couldn't do anything about that.
Yeah.
You can't do nothing but a blessing.
Not for real. Look, this is what I came out with. This is what I grew into puberty-wise. And this is what I got, sis.
This is what it is.
It's not going to go nowhere.
Like, sorry if all this goddess makes you uncomfortable. Like,
no. Like, man, say that again for those in the back. What you say? Say that again.
Like, sorry, all this goddess make you uncomfortable.
Hey, man, they need to clap for that one. We need to clap for that one. We need to clap for that one because I feel like that's the thing. Like, all the power that is in us as women scares people. All the power that's in us colored people scares them. So I was just talking to a friend about this yesterday. Like, when you guys see like how women are portrayed, whether it's in politics or the industry or just in the world, now they try to kind of more so in the music, but they try to put us against each other. Mm-hmm. How does that make you feel as a woman? Like trying to put us against the very same being, maybe a lighter or darker skin tone, but we got the same type of heart or talent. We're both beautiful. Like, how does that make you guys feel as women?
Well, I think it's terrible. Obviously, it's I would say, like, can I say fucked up? I was like, because, bro, it's fucked up because it's terrible how, like, you know, it's like there's people that's in power that's above everybody, you know, fuck the president, everybody. There's people above them that's actually controlling everything, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And the thing about it is, it's like, you know, the way it brings down, like, to just our community in general, they always try to make us feel, like, less than. You know what I mean? Like, as a woman, like, oh, you're not good enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, or you didn't do this. It's just, it's not right. You know, like, we as a people should say, you know what, fuck all these outside, like, the music, like, not the music, but, like, the, well, actually, some music songs. Especially the ones that be degrading women, because I hate that shit. Mm-hmm. Like, I hate music that be degrading women, because I'm like, yo, why are you degrading
Or the artists, women themselves are degrading themselves.
And why are you degrading yourself? It's like, come on. It's like, be a beautiful person and represent yourself. Like, you know, it doesn't always have to be about sex and drugs and some crazy shit. Like
Birkin bags.
Yeah.
Oh no, I was going to say something about that Birkin bag, bro. Who cares, bro? Like
what else you got going on?
Like, find you a man, Lil Durk. Get you a man that will buy you a property or buy you a storefront. Get you a man that will let him get you a purple. Let him put like a key in there or something to a house, or a key in there to like an office space, or even like $50K to start your own business. Like, you know what? I said, look, Lil Durk has won the man of the year. Like, for real, that's a real boyfriend because he even said she didn't ask for a bag because Indy is not a fool. Like, but it's not really like I said, every woman is we're taught differently. No matter, it depends on how you grow up, you know, and what's like depending on what's like brought up in your house. Like, it's not every female's fault. If their mom or whoever like made it seem like material things is the most important, it's kind of not their fault. Like when Sweetie said, people was coming for Sweetie. This is like, you have to understand. You never know how she grew up. You never know what she's been taught. You never know what she was exposed to, what was put right, what a man should or shouldn't do, you know? Mm-hmm. So it may have come off messed up because it's showing younger girls like, oh, all you need to do is have that WAP and that's your Birkin bag and you good. Like, and you don't got to cook or clean. Like, no. If you don't cook and clean, that's on you. Mm-hmm. No judging, because not everybody knows how to do that, you know?
That's true.
But don't tell the younger females to do that, because it's just like, you got them thinking that they about to just be bums.
Well, like, because how they supposed to support themselves? Like, you have to be able to support yourself. Mm-hmm. Like, even before it becomes to, like, supporting your children and a man, like, you got to be able to take care of yourself first. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that's the lesson that's, like, really missing. And like a lot of, like, you know, music where females are very bad.
Or media in general,
you know, or
yeah.
Just everything, you know what I mean? Even if TV, exactly, media, all media. You know, it's like, come on, this shit gotta stop. Like,
but it's because sex sells, and it's something you can brand, and it's just like, well, why can't you brand someone being their natural, wholesome self? Why can't you brand a woman who worries about her business over a purse that's not going anywhere? Hermes is not going nowhere. They're in Paris. They are definitely not going nowhere for a while. Okay, people are flying to them to buy a bag. Like, they're good, and they're definitely probably white. So they're not
thinking about you.
They're not thinking. They're worried about making sure they get their product out there, their product bought, and you come back and buy another 10 bags. Like, come on now. How does it make you feel as a woman?
Honestly, like, how can I put this? I'm 24. When I was younger, I would say like around 18, I was around a lot of women that felt like they needed to have all that like material stuff, and I almost bought into it. I would have my weaves. But
I think we've all kind of been there with the weeds.
We've been there.
But I didn't like give in to like going shopping every weekend and all that stuff, just to make sure, just to put off the image that like I'm that bitch basically. Like I don't care about it. But looking at like what I do now and like having also a kid, I feel like I don't. When I see women like put other women down, it's just I would love to just be able to speak up and just be like, who cares? Like, let's just support each other. Like,
Exactly.
we don't need all that negativity. Like, what does that do for you to put somebody down or to compare yourself to others? Like, yeah, we can compare ourselves for like motivation. Like, Ty's doing great, I'm doing great. Like, we want to do great together. Like, you're doing great, whatever. But like, there's no need to put that hate out in the world, you know? So I hate it.
And we're gonna put that hate out there.
Right, because it's the right hate, okay?
It's the kind of
It's the right hate.
Exactly.
Because I see it, because my focus, I am starting in the retail business for the first time, because that's what I picked up during the virus. But music, I've been doing all my life. So I'd be more focused in the music lane, because that's my lane. I just be looking, I just be like, bruh, like, don't we all got the same, we all got titties. We all got the same part. I don't see why we gotta, why we gotta go with each other when we not look the same, but we are the, like, come on now.
We do the same thing.
Bro, we all bleed every month. We all
lay down, I lay down.
We all eat. And it's just like, and when I see it most in how it's shown more so in the entertainment and media, it's just like, it's because they know we are stronger in numbers. That's why they keep our people so separated, secluded, and isolated, and pushed out the outskirts, because they know we have always, for centuries back, since the Incas, the Mayans, and the Egyptians, we've always stood the strongest in numbers. Like, people always get amazed going to Egypt, and I'm like, no, it's because that's where we come from. They were geniuses before their time. Like, they didn't even need anything electrical to get nothing done. Now, people just be running around for something to do automatically. Like,
people losing their skills nowadays.
and I remember I seen a post like years ago on, I think, Instagram, and it was really deep. It's really how they animated, it was really weird, but it was deep though. It was a guy, he was fat, but his skin, he had turned into the couch.
I think I know what
Wait,
you're talking
what?
about.
Basically, it was showing how if we continue to progress the way we are digitally, it's gonna put us, a lot of people, like, just stuck on their couch, because people watch TV a lot.
Everything's in your hand.
Yeah, everything's in your hand. It was he was surrounded with, like, junk food and all that stuff, and his skin himself turned into the actual couch, and it was
That's
like
insane.
it was like a robotic arm or something passing the drink. The TV was right.
I
You
think
know
I
what I'm
saw
talking
that
about?
same post.
Oh, wow.
Bruh, it was kind of funny, but it was like, but they got up. It's deep, and they had no caption to it because it spoke enough volumes, and it's just like even now when I don't know if your iPhone does it, like they have or your phone does it. It's like they have the COVID exposure. Now I get the tool; it makes sense.
So I delete that joint.
Oh, I stopped setting them on too.
Yep.
But it makes sense. But it's just like, first of all, I don't know what y'all tracking behind this app, because we already know they be tracking anything. That's why when you text certain words to be online, they already track you. This don't make no difference. Then on top of that, you letting something that has to always be updated, because it's always gonna have some type of bug. Tell me if I'm sick or not. No, what if you tell me I'm sick, and who tell me I'm not? Now you just made me afraid for no reason. Like, so it's just like, y'all, they put their hope into technology so much, it's like now the human race doesn't like matter. And it's like people see all these movies and stuff. I'm like, y'all need to take these movies a little bit more serious, because they're trying to drop some hits into us.
They are.
That like when they like Purge, I didn't even watch it.
Oh my God. I mean, you know, honestly, like after the whole Floyd, the riots looked at just like the Purge.
And it scared me because I watched. I don't know if you ever heard the show Contaminant. It's on Netflix.
I started watching it. I couldn't watch it because it was like right when Corona happened.
I was my friend told me, she said watch it because it will give you some spiritual aspects from certain things. And then when I saw how it was happening, you see the riots, and then I think it was a certain part of like Seattle or something like that. They had like checkpoints covering up the cameras. And in the show Contaminant, Atlanta, it was Atlanta, but it was set up just like that. And I'm watching the news clip. I'm like, y'all don't understand.
Yeah.
Like, y'all think that. And that's why they make it entertaining, so that you don't think.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. All that stuff be happening.
Y'all need to think and watch closely, because compare it, like that show comparing to the rights, like compare it. Like, it's just like, and then on top of the people say it's a race war. It's not a race war. It's a color war, because we're all the same race. We're humans. We're all Homo sapiens. We're all these different skin tones. So, and I just feel like this year has been exposing a lot of things, especially
And
more
people.
And, let's let that breathe in the atmosphere. Let it breathe in the atmosphere for a second, because and I was telling my dad this. I said, well, y'all have to realize, like, Trump may have been a complete dickhead. He may have lied. He may have made some uncanny, unneeded jokes. But we did need him in office for a couple of reasons. Like, certain things that he's been in office for has exposed things that was never exposed in any other presidency. It was, but wasn't.
It got covered up real quick.
Yeah, this year it exposed a lot. Now, people can say, well, he didn't take the virus seriously. Now, how he said it may not. But at the same time, maybe it wasn't fully him. Maybe the people behind him who watched it, maybe they was first telling him it wasn't as bad when it did hit, before it kind of hit us hard. They might have told him that, and he just related to us. And then it gets bad. Now, you know, that's that human flaw, you know. But I'm not saying I'm a Trump supporter, but I will give it to him. I can't say that, can't lie. He tried. He's a businessman. He's not a politician. So he don't think the same way. All he's going to think is about business. And businesses tend to expose certain things. Like, because you see things differently as a business-minded person. Politicians are only for propaganda and kind of doing this makes them look good.
You're right.
And like you said, sweep it on the rug, you know. But he was not having that. He was like, no, y'all need to understand. Trump got up there and said, I don't care about this position, but I'm going to do what I got to do.
Say what I want.
So I'm going to say what I want because, and that's probably why I really don't like him much, because it's the first president we've had that's been so unruly honest and showed his colors and did not care, because in turn it showed other colors. Like, we haven't had any presidency, have we ever had any riots since Martin Luther King? As far as I've known, no. Like,
no.
Not when Bush, not when Clinton. Mind you, like, Donald Trump was a little bit younger, so I don't really remember. Yeah. But as far as I know, no.
There was a couple of riots, but nothing on the scale that we have experienced in 2020.
Nothing.
That one is based back to the race wars.
Yeah.
But, yeah, because when they did for Flint, it wasn't that bad. When they did Trayvon, it wasn't that bad. But
and then Freddie Gray in Baltimore wasn't
Freddie
that
Gray.
bad. But this was something else.
This went, like, more than just here, like other countries and stuff.
It was all around the world. It sparked from one person.
I think that has a lot to say, though, for like the difference in how accessible like the media was versus back then to now.
Yeah.
So like obviously everybody could see that video. A lot more people could see that video and see what Trump is posting on Twitter versus years ago. Like people just weren't doing that. So.
No,
that's true.
It totally makes sense, man. But at the end of the day, I do believe we are going to be out of this. Maybe not next month. It may roll over the next year. But we're going to be